The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Eddie Harris gets the ball for the Indians in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. Here comes the first pitch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Dyson off for second. A pitch out. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Runner at second here with one man out. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
They're set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
One out and a runner on second base. Got him. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Kyle Seager is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
The 0-1 on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Mariners leave one. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Giovanni Gallardo will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time?
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mutter sprinting after it. 1 down. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Into the box now, number 15. He went deep in the contest last night. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping up now, Jake Taylor, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. A check at the bag by Gallardo and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
From the belt, the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Striding into the box, Roger Doran. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Second and third here, 1 man out. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now in the box, number 22. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here's the 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Gallardo pauses. 2-2 on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Donnie Larson. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Sammy Hoffman.
Digging in, Sammy Hoffman. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he takes ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Three runs already home here. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Dale Tomlinson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone! It's a grand slam, and good for him. Dale Tomlinson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Mutter on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 7 and the Mariners nothing. Standing in, Danny Valencia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Van Dyke shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys have the fewest errors in the American League. You talk about hot shots from the DH, a complete lineup, 9 guys coming at you. They make all the plays. I love how they defend.
Colton Wong will stand in. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's Leonys Martin. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mays has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 21, Taylor Motter.
Standing in, Taylor Motter. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 15. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The relay, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jake Taylor. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Dylan Overton is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Standing in now, Roger Doran popped up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Ready for another chance. Number 22. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here's the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Stepping in, Lee Van Dyke.
Left fielder, Lee.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Larson.
Into the box now, Donnie Larson. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third, two away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Tribe lead this one 8-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Gene Segura. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Segura.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Jarrod Dyson. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Tomlinson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still 8-0. Stepping in, Sammy Huffman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Sammy Huffman.
First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dyson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Here it comes. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder
Good
number
range showing off
00.
into the hole right there.
Willie
That's not an
Mays.
easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Motter is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tribe, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Taylor gathers, and the throw is there to record the 1st out.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Danny Valencia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Colton Wong will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses for ball 4.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton
Digging
Wong.
in to try it again, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in and looking for more. Number 15 set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 15.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Doran.
Ready for another shot now. Roger Doran. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia has room in foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. Here's Leonys Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so
The
maybe
right
this
fielder,
walk will
number
jumpstart
21.
their offense a little bit.
Taylor Motter.
Now at the plate, Taylor Motter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Tomlinson is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about
The
trying to
batter,
move
number
up.
2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've
Now
struggled
batting,
offensively in
left
this one
fielder,
so far, but after that walk, they've got
Dyson.
runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So coming to the plate, Gerard Dyson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Van Dyke is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Martin is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Indians 8 and the M's 4. Ready once again, number 22. He hit a sac fly earlier.
First baseman, number 22.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Wong is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So striding in, Lee Van Dyke. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. One out, nobody on. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
That's ball
3-1 now.
Count 3-1.
Liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Now at the plate, Donnie Larson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Colton Wong will stand in. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and two, here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, we're into the 6th, and you know what? If he got to the 6th inning, that's what you want from him. I look for the bullpen to come in pretty soon.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Mike Zunino.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Payoff pitch home to Zunino. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in once again, Leonys Martin. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Two out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Striding in once again, Sammy Huffman. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Dale Tomlinson will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. From the stretch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
1-1, here it comes. Hit hard but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Center fielder number 00, Willie Mays.
Ready for another chance? Willie Mays. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Dan Altavilla comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Dan Altavilla.
Number 15 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Taylor, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Three-two with the bases loaded. Hit slowly back to the mound. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready once again, Roger Doran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Valencia will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, number 22. He hit a sac fly earlier. He waits. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And a second run is across. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in, Lee Van Dyke. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
From the stretch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Oh, and 2, here it is. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
1 and 2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
For Seattle,
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
21.
Some stirring now in the
Taylor
Cleveland bullpen.
Motter.
They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That strikeout was
batter,
all
number
about
2.
setting the hitter up with hard
Shortstop,
stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are
Segura.
coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Gene Segura standing in. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The left
And I'll
fielder,
tell you, this is
number
the
1.
last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Tomlinson over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball, back to back. You talk about popping the glove, I can hear it popping up here.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mariners leave one. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Now at the plate, Donnie Larson will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martin going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Standing in now, Sammy Huffman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Dale Tomlinson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box, Willie Mays. Swing and a little tapper. And on one pitch, he's retired.
batting, number 15.
Now at the plate, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Into the box, Jake Taylor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hot shot on the ground is short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Blake Stocker comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Blake Stocker.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Here it is on 3-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Colton Wong will stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Van Dyke will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone. Finally got a pitch in the zone and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
Here's Leonys Martin as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Taylor Motter as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
2-0, here it is. Late that time for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jean
Striding
Segura.
in, Jean Segura. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cleveland's out in front 14-5. So stepping in, Roger Doran. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Roger Doran.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. A quick out number 1. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Stepping into the box, number 22. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, left fielder, Lee
Into the
Van
box
Dyke.
now, Lee Van Dyke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Dyson's there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Now to the plate, Donnie Larson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians leave 1, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. A nice look there at downtown Cleveland's skyline from the Cuyahoga River just outside Progressive Field, where we're set for the 9th inning. Here's Jarrod Dyson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
In now, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep. They're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Ready with the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
14-5, the final totals in this one. Eddie Harris picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Giovanni Gallardo was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.